We are lost, so that's why we are recording an episode about the location. We don't know where to go, so it will be a location-based episode. So, what is an Apple Find My app? It's an app that is built in an iPhone Apple ecosystem. You can use it to find your devices, your things if you attached AirTags to them, or your Find My app is an app that will let you find your devices or your family members, for example kids. We are in forest, and it's a very nice forest, so let's assume that someone will find us. Why do some families choose to use location sharing? I think its main reason is safety. If you are at work, you don't need to call your kids to check up on them. You can just go to Find My app and see that they are home, and you don't need to text them, call them when they said that they will be somewhere. So it's safety. I think first it's safety, and second is convenience. And so you don't need so much communication. You just click the app and you instantly know where your kid is. It's basically your decision. I'm not a psychologist or psychiatrist. I have my own issues. So you can decide if you would like to force location sharing with your family. It's your kid, so I'm sure I will be cancelled for it or persecuted in some other way, but I think it should be every family decision. But I think it should be decision of parents if they like to have their kids location. I have, and let's leave it at that. The location of my kids' devices is permanently on, and they can't turn it off. Why is it mandatory in my family? We live in dangerous times, so they can be abducted by aliens. They can join the cyclist group or travel the world, and I would like very much to be there with them, to be abducted by aliens with them, to be in a circus with them and travel the world with them. So that's why it's mandatory. So how to turn on location sharing on your kid's account? If your kid is a kid in your family, in your Apple family, so he's a proper kid, then you don't need to invite them, or you just go to Find My app, and there you will be able to see your kids' location based upon their devices. So please remember that it's not your kids' location, it's your kids' phone location, and sometimes it's different. But you can invite other people to share their location with you, or to your location with them. I had a situation where some parent asked me to have their kids' location because they didn't have an iPhone yet, so, and they needed to allow their kids to go to a big city for the first time. So they asked me to safeguard remotely their kids. So you just go to Find My app, and there's a plus sign on the upper right corner, and you just hit there. That you choose a person that you would like to share your location with, and then you choose the time. So if you'd like to share your location for 1 hour, one day, or indefinitely, and that's all. The other person will get the invite and will get the same question: would you like to share your location with the person that just shared his or her location with you? And you can also answer share your location or don't share your location. Oh, the other example of sharing location with your friend is when you are lost in the woods, and I'm completely surprised why I'm lost and why I haven't thought about this example. So you can share your location, please send help, I'm here, I can see some forest, it's big, it's getting dark, we're all gonna die, please help us.
Tylko, że masz udostępnioną lokalizację, może pomóc Ci w przypadku wypadku.
So is the location sharing able to help you in the case of accident? Yes, it is, but so for example, we are here and I broke my leg. So if we would share our location with someone, then this person will be able to check our location and just look at this location and say, that's interesting. He's in the same spot for 15 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours. So then he or she can help you, send you help or call you. There are some other features that are useful in this situation. First is fall detection. So you can share the information that you have fallen. So if you have an Apple Watch, it will detect that you have fallen and send this notification to your PCE contacts. And it should be calling emergency services to get you. And your IC contacts will get a notification, like this situation when my mother had fallen, and I got exactly this notification: your mother is falling and she's moving. Because she didn't fall, she hit her arm in the car, and that's why it detected a fall. And it asked her, did you fall? And is everything okay? So she basically covered the Apple Watch with her hands. It was still beeping, and she got in the car and went on. I was calling her like a madman. I was in the same situation. I have fallen on my one wheel. I was lying in the snow. I was dying, and my wife was having a shower, so nothing happened, like no help is coming. It was nice knowing you. So yes, these features can help you every day. It saves lives. Does the location sharing have some bad effects? So you need to answer yourself, do you still want to check your kid's safety, or do you want to control your kid now? There are some psychological effects. So you can check your kid's location like instantly. And I would worry if you do that more than 3 times a day. So I think that's a sign of some problem. If your kid is lying about his or her location, constantly and explaining why he's there but he's not, then you should also think about it. So, should teenagers have more privacy? I have a teenager at home and a second one, barely teenager, and I think that I'm okay with letting them not sharing their location with me. However, I have also a third child. She's not a teenager yet, and I think I would like to see her location until her mid-30s. So to the end of life, my life, because she's a girl, and I don't want to say that she's too important for me, but she's too important for me. Should your teenagers know that you are able to see their location? Yes, and the answer is clear, like definitely yes, because they will know it anyway, like they will find it, or if you are able to hide it from them, they will know it, they will check it out, like they will lie to you on some occasion, and then you will be there where you shouldn't be, and they will know that you know their location. So I would advise against it. So like, it's not based on my experience. I've helped set location sharing for my clients many times, and in almost all cases the kid got to know it, I don't know, in 2 or 3 days. So that's a great idea, how to use your ability to see their location as an advantage, or how to negotiate the deal that you are able to see them. So we have a proposition that, for example, you say to your kids, you have to go back home at 9 p.m. But if you have your location turned on, you can go back home at 10. So the hours are completely made up. You should decide on what do you feel comfortable with, but you can use it as an argument in negotiations. That's a great idea, and it works. Like, we have a proof that it can work. So if anyone finds this video here somewhere in the woods, that was me, CyberPapa, and that was my last episode. And my director, I think that she will be found. Like, I'm sure that they will get her out of this. I will be lost. What's the biggest mistake with Find My? I would argue that the biggest mistake is to assume that you know the location of your kids. You just know the location of their devices. And so if you think that you know that your kid is at home because he or she wouldn't go away without his phone, it can happen. Like, I'm sure that in the wild you can find kid without a phone, especially if they know that it's being tracked. So that's the first mistake. And the second mistake is that you keep forgetting, parents, you keep forgetting that it's based on a battery. So if the phone discharges, then it will not be sharing so much precise location with you. So that's why my kids aren't allowed to leave home without at least 80% of phone. Like if they have their meeting, I'm just saying, I'm sorry, you will be late. please connect your iPhone to a charger, and after some time they will remember. Of course, I have plenty of power banks at home, and they can take it, lose it, discharge it, forget it. So that's my situation. How precise is the location? So it's based on 3 technologies, so it has 3 levels of precision. If it doesn't have a GPS for some reason, you will have a general location from the network tower, so GSM network. So that's why when you check the location of your kid, you first see this big bubble, and so that's the general area where they are, and it's very quick. After some time, it will check the location from GPS, and it will be precise up to 10 or 20 meters, so very precise. So if you would find us here, like if you would be with us here, it will be very. And then there's 3rd level, and many people don't know that yet, that most iPhones are being tracked even through Bluetooth. So it can be tracked when you are in the area. It can be tracked up to a meter. So if the iPhone is under the rug or under the bed, it can be tracked also. So that's general understanding of precision of location. And new iPhones can be tracked even if they are turned off. Okay, so can you use this app to communicate with your kid if it's not answering texts or calls? Yes, you can go to Find My App and then to Devices, and go scroll down to Devices of your kids. So if you are in an app, you can go to kids device and you can ping it. So in most cases, kid isn't answering because they don't hear the phone ringing or buzzing. And if you go there, it will be making a noise like this loud pinging, and it will do it regardless if the volume is turned down. So you can use it to alert your kid. I think I've seen situations where it wasn't enough. So if the kid doesn't want to be contacted, you will not be able. Does it work when the phone is turned off or discharge? I'm not sure. I don't think so. It will not be pinging, but it will start to ping when it will be turned on. Is the Find My useful abroad, and will it work? Yes, it will work. It uses the internet connection and GPS connection if you have an internet connection. If not, then it will not work. And the precise location isn't precise enough. Like, we've lost our daughter once, and she got their devices with her, and we got very scared. And the technology was useful until that we know that she's around here somewhere, and she was in the toilet. Yes, it's useful, but you need to know the limitations of this technology. So how often should you check the location of your kid? So once again, I'm not a specialist regarding this topic. So as little as possible. Remember that your parents didn't have that possibility. So they were unable to check your location, and you got through your childhood. So give your kid as much freedom as possible and check their location as few times as it's possible for you, and talk them through this. Like, talk about it from time to time. Don't yell at them. Thank you very much. That was Q&A regarding Find My and finding your kids. Let's hope that we will be found. That was me, CyberPapa, signing off. If there will be no more episodes, please remember that I'm living now in a beautiful forest. Bye!